Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Pro 632 Radio. As you see, I am live in Wesley Chapel, Florida. Chris, where are you from right now?
I'm at my shop in Duet, Florida, just north of Bradenton Motorsports Park.
So as you see, we are both in Florida, not South Carolina, racing at the moment. So it is what it is. I do apologize for the delay in getting live. The system was overloaded with a bunch of people. So we'll give it a few minutes to get some people on here, and then we'll take it from there.
So, Patrick, what do you think about the season firing up here? Who's your number one contender, and who do you think might be a dark horse lurking out there that take a shot at the top this year?
So we have to keep the champ in perspective, right? He's always going to be there. Melnick will be the one who is going to be that you're always looking at, right? Always there testing enough, making sure they're on top of the game. So just to say repeat, yeah, I think he has the possibility to. However, there's so many new faces out there that we don't know. And we won't know until their performance shows up on Thursday, Friday, into Saturday. And I like my buddy Jason to try to get out there and win a race. I hope he does well. But if we're going to look at you have, Doug, he's coming back too, right? So, and that car is competitive. Well, it was really competitive with two systems. We have the one system on to see how well it does. Mr. Cook,
I think might come out of the bushes and be a big surprise to everybody this year.
Well, I mean, if you look at that Ford, it makes a lot of power. If he figures out how to drive, he might, win a couple rounds with this Ford. Mr. Ed McMorrow, I think he's good. Junior Cook, Mr. Junior, I think he has an opportunity. He has your power there to, push him forward. So I think he might be one of those ones, hey, after a couple of good looks, he's good. However, Carson Hoyle, I believe, has the best opportunity to win the season overall. I mean, there's a lot of them out there, but I think Carson does have the best pedigree to win the race and to win the championship.
Yeah, it's funny you say that. And, I have then we got to talk about JC Beatty, quality equipment, max effort, good horsepower, and obviously a bunch of support, in and around him as well. But we can go down the list. I think this is one of the years, and I agree with everybody that you stated. Carson's definitely a contender to me. David Cook Jr., I think, could be a contender too. He's another one of those guys that doesn't have any bad habits yet. And I look at that as a positive. I look at it as a positive more so than it's a negative as being a rookie driver coming in here. But as we go down the list, there's just so many. Doug Nickel, Melnick, it's a given. 3 championships, 3 combinations in the last 3 years. Beat that, It
makes it hard to downgrade him,
He's definitely, the if I'm a gambler, he's on my short list for sure. But I think there's more cars in the conversation this year than ever before. So I hope that translates into the group of guys to where it's not a has and has nots type of situation. And I think guys need to feel like they can come out and be competitive because it's going to be up for grabs. I think if you can win 1 or 2 of these races this year and just put it in solid performances, you're going to be in the championship hunt. It's not going to be a deal where somebody I don't think is going to run away with, 5 victories in a year. Like there's been some scenarios in the past. I think that we're going to see some tight racing and, that top of that field is going to be stacked up from what I can see. So there he is, racing Jason.
Hey guys, I got a little bit of time if we're trying to mount tires now on the rims.
Well, good thing you waited till now.
Right.
Well, it's not. Listen, Andrew did the best he could to get here to Get here
What were you looking across the way this morning and figured out, man, maybe I should start working on my car once I get to the track?
Yeah. No, I'm good. I've been working. I mean, my car is good. It doesn't need anything. It's just that the end of the day, I just had to wait for the wheels to get here.
So if I were to continue that conversation for like my top five, let's say my top five for qualifying.
Okay.
I would go. Carson's going to take number one spot.
Really?
It's hard to argue with.
Are you talking about today's race, this weekend's race?
This weekend's race.
Okay. Well, let me help you out with you guys with some stuff.
Oh, okay.
The track is crap. So as of right now,
for everybody, it's crap for everybody though.
As of right now, nobody.
We're not saying a national record. We're talking about number one qualifier, crap or not.
Right about now, Gary Hood could be number one qualifier.
It's not about how much power you have; it's how you use your power to get down the racetrack.
Yeah, I mean, right now,
I think the fastest part necessary in this is who adapts the fastest.
Correct.
Yes. Who's got the most data, and who's gonna listen to that data, right? Because a lot of us get stuck, and we don't get we get trapped in it, right? And we don't listen to it, right? So we just don't pay attention.
Did you read that? Did you read that off something Matt wrote down?
No. I
think I've heard Matt say that before.
So
no. Actually, Matt's behind me. Well, somewhere over there. Him and Andy Spurback of Mountain Tires.
See, he has people working on his car. He's not working on his car. He's just acting like it.
That's Fort Lauderdale style right there.
So we'll go Carson to take number one spot.
Yeah.
Melnick will be there right behind him. It's going to be a close two.
I thought it was deep.
If Troy figures it out, I think Doug could be three.
I can see if that was
the
race with Fords. Fords? Oh, it's Ford.
We'll put Jason in that five because we don't know who's all showing up, right? Jason showed up, and that's part of the winning the race is you have to show up to the race to win the race.
No, and I'm always five, so I'm good with that. I'm always in the middle.
We'll put Cook in there for fourth for qualifying. I can't put him anywhere else for racing because, of the tree and everything else that goes in with racing. But you just race yourself on qualifying. So that'd be my top five. End of qualifying on Friday. What about you, Jason? What are you thinking?
Let's hear your list.
Seriously, I like to see myself number one qualifier. I've been qualified number one here before, back in 2023, and
2 years removed. It's okay.
Well, we didn't come in for 2 years. All right, and it's the fastest track I've been on.
That was in that fuzzy jet era, though.
Well, hey, it may be what it is, but I was number one. I missed out number one qualifier because of the trans break, but I only got beat by 2,000 on that. So, but either way, I mean, I think Melnick's here. I knew the Formula Head issue. Jeff Pittman showed up. Harris here right now. Obviously, Ed McLemore's here. Myself. I haven't seen JCB. I don't know who else was coming that I don't know. I haven't seen that. But we're all so early, right? So, so a lot of people don't test on Wednesdays. No, bang it. They don't test on Wednesdays. And then, so I think if I pick it without me being number one, if Jeff's here, it's going to be Jeff or Carson, number one qualifiers, I would think. And then, I don't see, number three. I'm usually somewhere between 3 and 5 myself, but I would put David Cook Jr. in out of 3, 5. And I don't know. Yeah, and Pittman. I mean, you can't count Pittman out. He gets his stuff straight. If he gets his stuff straight, then he'll be right in there in the mix. I think we had a 12-car count, and we had one drop out, which was Billy Gibson can't make it. But we didn't have Hold on a second. Bobby Bladen's here with the Nova. So, I mean, so on that, and he's performing well. He's got a good tuner now. He's got LS before was it help me out with that, Chris Nelson. The LS performance guy. I can't remember. I seen it on the back of his shirt. Late model performance is tuning his car now. So he's got him as a tuner. So I mean, he pulled good numbers, right? Last time out, he pulled. I watched him on a race, and he was pulling good numbers in a race in Maryland. So that's why I would think, like I said, I'll go back to my picks would be Melnick, Carson, and then the 3 to 5 would be. I think it's going to be myself, David, or Jeff Pittman. And then round the rest out. Rest will round itself out.
No, let's get our picks in there, man. Let's do this the right way. So we got Melnick, Carson. Who's going to be 3? Cook.
Yeah, I'll give it to him. I mean, he's been fast. That car's been faster than me all the time, not by much. But I would go Cook, myself, and then maybe Pittman.
That's the Chevelle, right, Pittman?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I forgot about
the
that.
Melnick team car, which from what I understand, Alan brought 3 cars this race.
Yes, and I mean, so obviously the new 632 car is a big question mark, right?
It's that. Are you talking about those sleeper cars?
Yes.
That would be one of those sleeper cars because they have the massive team to support it.
Well, it's the same motor that's in Jeff's car, so they got a whole bunch of data.
Yeah. Well,
but the only difference is this is on a 3-speed non-lockup transmission, so it's not doing a Liberty converter drive. So it's what I mean. It's what them guys started out racing before the Liberty, but they still got the data from it, right?
Who's driving the new car?
I don't know. I think. I don't know. The rumor I heard was Alan O'Brien.
The old man got to drive. That'd be nice.
Yeah, that's the rumor I heard.
Good.
Then we have.
Then there's another car that we still can't talk about that's going to show up and surprise everybody. But it's their story to tell, so I'll wait and let that transpire.
This weekend?
This weekend. Not next. This. Yep. He's one of the few guys that didn't say he was coming then not show up. He's one of the guys that never said anything and is going to show up.
Okay.
So that'll be a shake-up. So if you guys care, my list would be J.C. Beatty.
Who?
J.C. Beatty. Melnick.
He's not here yet, but he's supposed to be here.
He'll be
Beatty for first?
J.C. Beatty.
Yep.
Melnick. Carson. Cook Jr. Pittman. In no specific order.
Oh, that's the order.
Oh, all right. I'll take it. All right. Lock it in.
It's locked in. I'll post these up after the podcast on the podcast with our list of who we think will be the top 5 qualifiers. Not necessarily during elimination who's going to win the race, but our top 5 qualifiers. We want you to do the same. Post it in the chat who your top 5 qualifiers are for this weekend for race day Sunday or Saturday, man. For race day Saturday, so we can all guess and have some fun with this. So, Jason, so since you're the only one of us who decided to go to South Carolina and participate, what's going on there?
Well, they had some issues this morning with the rollout on the track, and they worked on that for a bit. Right and left lanes were a lot of way apart, and then the traction's just not there right now. Earlier on today, the traction wasn't there, and prep guy said he needed like another 2 days to get it to where he would like it. But they sold test tickets, so they're running cars. But just until recently, nothing with powers made it down. And from what I can hear from the trailer, I can hear big cars making it down. So that's been the day here. It's There are some updates at the track. If you raced here a lot before, the road down to the return road is still kind of messed up. The return road back from the turnoff back up the hill, that's still got the same potholes and stuff like that. We've had out in front of my trailer, we've had 2 front ends ripped off trying to get back onto the pavement. So it
So
still
is it
needs
like-
a lot of work. There's a lot of
like
stuff
this?
done. What? Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Mr. Proctor and Bruce both bottomed out and wore shit up getting to getting the stuff out. But the PDRA, as usual, they were right on it and got some dirt and gravel and filled the edge in so they can get in and out. I mean, obviously it's Wednesday and car count is a little low. I think it's not as packed, but then again, we're so far back. There's so many pro cars this year here, and you two guys been here before. The pro cars are on grass, which is not something they're used to doing, right? I mean, they used to all being up front and on pavement, but there's pro cars all the way back in the grass. So there's a lot of pro cars that are here, which put us, normally we're pretty much over by the bathroom area, 632. And now we're all the way down to the lights, the scoreboards. We're all the way down there, that far down. So we're probably 2 of those islands farther down the track than we normally are. But I mean, they're testing now, so I mean they're getting down, and they probably got, what time is it now? 6:30 or so, 7:30 or so.
It's 7:22.
Man, they're gonna test for like about another hour, and that'll be it. But I can tell you, once the sun goes down here, man, the temperature drops like a rock, and it's cold.
Was it hot or cold today?
It was okay today. It'll be a little bit better tomorrow, and then Friday. So basically, if you got testing in today and you could get down, you have good data for Saturday, because the weather's going to be the same. So we're basically the weather way it's going to work here is we're going to be 50s today, 50s, 60s today. So we'll get up to the 70s tomorrow. Friday during qualifying, we're going to be in the high 80s, and then Saturday morning it's going to drop like a rock down to mid 50s. So whoever got testing in today will have a benefit on Saturday. I mean,
speaking of testing, I'd like to hear a little feedback from some guys watching out there. Who tested over the winter since last season? How many runs did you guys get in? How'd that go? Jason, I know you got a chance to get out a little bit. How much testing were you able to do since last year?
I got the Mickey test. I did 10 laps, and then we got a day in before that, which got in 5. I wanted to get one more in, but I haven't posted anything, but we had Chris seen the pictures of it, sort of patched. We had a little damage on the front end of the car, and it took a lot more time than I thought it was going to take to get it back to what it is right now. We're still not finished with it. I mean, it's painted and every now it's got a coat of clear on it, but it still doesn't have. It's not 100%. So as much as I want to test, guys, after this race, I can't, because I got to take the front end back off, take it back apart, and finish it so it's done for the season. I can cross it off the list of things that need to be done.
Just wrap it.
I mean, huh?
Just wrap it.
No, I'm not wrapping my car. I got to wrap it. I do have to wrap it.
Got to wrap on it.
I got to be honest. I do have to wrap it once for Procom ZLS to go do a vending show, and he said if you might like it, he might, we might keep it wrapped. And I'm like, that's fine. I mean, it's nothing but money, right? At the end of the day.
Just tell him what I tell him. I'm coin operated.
Right? That's a good one, Chris. Coin operated. So I did catch PDRA's show Monday night on the way up, and they had their top picks, and they pretty much called 632 Melnick 632. And I understand it, right? I mean, the guy is phenomenal. The team is phenomenal. They got a bunch of data. They know they don't even have to win every race, but they're consistent in finishing high in the ranks, right? So, Scotty Gore had said, who's the guy that's going to take that away from him? And luckily, I was fortunate enough that, he pretty much said, he goes, well, Jason's been coming up, and if he can, get the gremlins out from last year, he could be a contender to take him out, and Carson could be a contender to take him out, and the other one was Jeff Pittman. So there was a lot to that, and I don't know how much the car noise is interfering with my microphone, but if at the end of the day, if that works out, that's great. I hate to see him. I'm okay if he wins another championship, but I really don't want him to. Right? We want to see somebody else. Somebody else get it. Maybe Doug can do it. Doug Nichols is here too, so he hasn't tested. That's another number to throw in the top 5, but he hasn't done any testing since the last time he ran a car, so over a year ago, year and a half, 2 years now, right? He lost all last season, so a year he had that car that ran. So he's still on that in between single kit and double kit package. Engine package at a combination. So that's another one that could be a player in it all. But I think it's going to be a good weekend. Everybody's having problems. It's the first race and everybody's struggling. We think as much as we all worked on our stuff, the ones that did work on it, we're behind. So the guy who didn't work at all or didn't test at all, they got to be way farther behind than us. That's how I look at that, Chris. Going back to your original question.
Yeah.
Just going to the Nichols thing. Last October was the last time Troy sang in Milan they ran the car.
Oh, Melnix? Nicole?
Nicole, yeah.
Nicole?
Speaking of Nicole, where have you heard anything out of the Liberty camp? Are they going to show up?
Well, me and Troy, believe it or not, was the first time me and Troy ever sat down and had dinner. We went to the seafood place up the street, and they were on the list for 2 spaces for this race. But they're not, but I don't think they're coming. I think they're, I think Mr. Liberty said they were just too busy at the shop to get out to come down, which
I hate to hear that. They always show up and bring out some good equipment. How about, speaking about the ladies of the class, how about Lexi Tanner? Are we going to see her back this year, Jason?
Yeah, we will see her back. I talked to Andy myself via text, and she wasn't going to make it. Schooling. She wasn't making this race, but she's going to make some races this year, all depending on schooling and Pro Boost. Preston is probably out for the season. He's got his business from 1 tractor up to 13. So he's just growing that business. And it costs a lot to buy a tractor nowadays. He buys really a lot newer, if not new equipment. So, that's a chunk of change. That's probably a race car every time he buys a tractor. So he'll be out of Pro Boost for a bit. See Lexi back in. And listen, I'm ecstatic to see Tara back here. We got it's a truck. It's something different. And it's a girl. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I like to see the women come in. I like, Nicole and Lexi and her come back in and get in it and stay in it, just because it's that way. It's not an all guys thing,
Well, we need to add some dynamic to it. The only way to get to a full field is 1 car at a time.
Yeah, and that's probably what it's going to be. Andy's helping Mountain Tires right now, Spurback, and he's basically may make the next race Galat. He's busy in his shop at the end of the day. The guy is just, busy, super busy in his shop. And when you're a small shop like myself or Chris or yourself, it's just tough to break away for 3-4 days and not get hammered on Monday by the customers that they feel that they got left behind on.
Understood.
Gibson should be at the next race. He had a piston issue, which got rectified, but it got rectified too late. He just couldn't get his pistons from Diamond on time. They came Monday, and I guess it just wasn't enough time to slap a motor together. They really wanted a dyno in. Me and Matt would have just stuck it in the car and showed up and worked on it from there. But a lot of people, they need the dyno and stuff. I believe I think a lot of them will straggle in 1 race at a time, but we only got 7 races, right? So how that all works out. And then we got Patrick. We're waiting on Patrick. Patrick might make Galat or Virginia. Definitely by Virginia, you should have something.
That was his fake confident face.
He's not even applying.
Conversation I had, on the PDRA or on
Excuse me.
the IHRA side. On the next race, I might be getting my heads back at that time frame. Hopefully, for the next IRH race in a couple weeks, and however long it's going to take for him to finish the intake up with all the runners and everything. They won't need it. I was told he wouldn't need it any further. The heads, that is, because he would already have it mocked up and the jig to finish off all the welding and putting the bungs in and putting the fuel rails and the injector nitrous bungs and all that stuff in there. So, was that 4 weeks away from now? So maybe in 3 months I might be out. Hopefully, that's my optimistic view, right? You know, unless somebody says, "Hey, Pat, here's $100,000, go buy an engine, put it in the car, let's go racing." That's my optimistic view.
Gotcha.
So, and you know, of course,
you ever talk to David Cook's got a few bullets. He might be interested in doing something with you.
You know, and of course, I have work. You know, and if you know who I am or who I work for, you know, my environment I work in is kind of volatile. So
it is right now.
So I have work too. So and y'all, yeah, when the boss calls and tells me I gotta go somewhere, I pretty much go. So.
Yep.
Yes, sir. You're Trump.
So, anywho, let's go on. What else we got, Chris? You got anything else?
I heard allegations that Hank Hughes was out testing, so he's either back or nearly back. So that'll be another guy that we haven't had in the conversation.
Yeah, I talked to Hank on the drive up. He came here to Darlington on a closed test session. The track was junk. Couldn't even get down on motor. So he's a little sideways about it. Of course, he threatened to sell the car. And then, me being a ball buster, I looked at him. Oh, if you were going to sell the car, it wouldn't be on your profile picture. So I did offer to work with him on. If he came today, I would have worked on him all day because I wasn't testing. I was waiting for my wheels to get here, so I wasn't testing anyway. And he didn't show up. He's gonna come. He is coming someday this weekend. Whether he brings the car or not, I hope he does. His mom's in very bad shape, and that's it's a big financial burden at the time taking care of her. She has dementia, and I don't know how much he wants us to get out, but she's to a point where she's got she can't even remember words. So I mean, it's a tough thing. I've been through it. My mom was 5 years ago this week that she died from dementia. So I struggle it, and I struggle people that have to go through it, and there's nothing nice about it, So my heart goes out to the guy and trying to keep everything going. He's trying to keep her home as much as he can, and that's what's making the financial burden of it, because his wife's not working; she's taking care of his mom. So hopefully I'm sure he'll get back in it. You know what I mean? Whether he comes back with the Mustang, which I hope he does, or he gets another car.
Hey, question. Topics of new cars. Have you talked to anybody about having a new car coming or swapping up cars? That rumor you talked about, Mr. Hood?
So, I was hoping I was going to see him here, but then I remembered, he always shows up on Thursday because he don't test. Because that's just the way he is. But I did hear, did I get it from you, Chris? Were you the one that mentioned it, that he was building another car?
No, I'm not the news and rumor guy. I get all that info from you.
Yeah, that's what we have you for, Jason.
Yeah, it's like the three major forms of communication is telephone, telegraph, or tell Jason, and then you can find out.
It's not tell Jason. Because one thing Jason doesn't do is go tell stories. But if it's out there, my phone is the in the marine side of the world. My phone is the communication central of the world. Most people on the marine side of the world don't get to do anything without somebody telling me something on my phone. And now that I've become this live stream person with you two guys, it's just I got ridiculed, believe it or not. This is crazy. And I'll call him up. He's right there, David Cook. Calls me up. He says, "Where are you parked?" I said, "I'm parked down by the scoreboard." "Well, that's too far." "Too far for what?" "It's too far from the bathroom. You need to do something about it." I go, "What am I going to do about it?" "You're the 632 guy. You got to do something. That's too far. I can't walk that far to the bathroom." I'm like, excuse my language, everybody. I'm like, fucking take your golf cart. Leave me the fuck alone. Jesus Christ. You know? I'm like, what do you want me to do? You know? So
I'll tell you what, I got the pleasure to spend a weekend with David Cook and his wife when they
David's waving to you right there.
Hey,
What's
well,
up,
come
Cook?
on up and say hi.
Come on in and say hi.
I'll tell you, here's another face
Come
for
on,
radio.
Jerry.
I got the pleasure of spending some time with them, and I can tell you what, David Cook just likes to have a good time. He likes to cut up and bust balls. That's it. But he also did tell me that without a championship this year, he's going to be disappointed.
Everything will be for sale.
Oh,
Well,
God.
he better have like 2 or 3 engines for each car for every pass to push him on the edge every time.
Our motto this year is whatever it takes.
You hear this, Chris, right? Whatever it takes.
Yeah.
Hey, Chris, whatever it takes.
My motto for this year is make 632 great again.
Hey, man, that's good. That's great.
Right?
We definitely worked at it. Beautiful weather.
We got Patrick working for Donald Trump.
David Cook,
Making
Senior,
America great.
highly recommended.
Cut that there, Jason.
We got Patrick making America great for us, and we got David over here and Chris Nelson making 632 great.
Hey, it takes a stud to build a house. That's all I can tell you.
That's a very big
But hey,
one.
listen. Everybody says
It's a
old wood is
6x6.
better, stronger than the new wood.
Out here having fun, having a great time, eating, enjoying things.
Listen,
Everybody's come on out.
we have a new tech guy who's all about 18 years old.
No, that means we have a tech guy. He's a lot
we
of
have-
shit went through
Listen,
tech
he
last
works
year.
hard. He's a hard worker. He's a hard-working kid. I mean, he came from Vinny met him over at Sick Week and hired him on. And he's graduating this year from high school. He got a little sass to him, Chris.
That's great. That's great.
No, he got a little sass to him, right? He said to me,
He's a
he
Yankee.
said something.
He's a Yankee?
And I said, Vinny, can I lay it on him? He's like, yeah, sure. He's going to learn it. If he's going to dish it out, he's going to learn it. I go, why don't you call me when you grow armpit hair? And he went, what? I go, when you grow armpit hair, why don't you give me a call? And he goes, I got how do you say? He goes, I got a 7-second car. I go, in a quarter mile? He goes, no, in the 8th. I go, his little girls run around here in junior dragsters that fast.
Be nice.
Vinny's like, stop. Enough now.
Chris, I'm trying to find where the parents are. I don't see no parents here. Where are you at? Where's the parents?
I know it's
Yeah, I mean,
the quietest session. That impact was quieter than that Quaker parrot in the background.
Hey, he's not a Quaker.
What
He's
is
a lot
he,
smarter. He's a lot smarter and a lot more money. He's an African gray.
Hey, Jason, talking about tech. Hey, did Vinny and this young boy come around to tech everybody, or do y'all have to drive up to the tech line?
Well, believe it or not, we are right across from tech.
Oh, so
Like,
And they walked over.
you got your car tech?
They walked
I
over.
slid up mine.
Well, you know, can't know somebody.
You would think, right? He was at my shop on Sunday. We were hanging out, cutting it up, and I don't get my car tech in yet.
Hey, Cook. On
Yeah.
a scale of 1 to 10, where's your confidence level?
12.
Well,
No,
you got wheels
my
yet?
man.
You got wheels?
We don't need them. We're gonna tote that left one. It'd be fine.
I just told Emily over at Carson Oil's mama, that every time my son beats her son, I'm gonna give him $500. So she just went nuts. So I think I got scratches on my face, but it was okay. No, we're gonna have fun. Who knows? I mean, we might let Ventura win one this year. I mean, I want to let him win one. I'd love to see him win.
Well, you're talking about that second round of qualifying grudge race, right?
No, first round qualifying.
Oh, that's Cook.
Oh, it's first round. We can't do it second.
You can't.
you got to call
Because
that on
second, the ladder's already made for second. First round is no.
But you're the 632 guy. You can make it happen.
No, according to him, I'm the 632 guy. I can't get him parked close enough to the geriatric fucking toilet.
Yeah, we're down here in the damn booty dock. That's for sure.
I gotta walk to the toilet. It's too far. I'm like, your bag on the
Hey,
break or
man.
something? Jesus Christ.
You'll be there in another year or two. You'll be in
The weather's nice. It turned out nice there. The weather turned out really nice. It was cold this morning, but it's super nice.
For the moment.
Yeah, we got but anyway, we're gonna be good. We're gonna make, like I say 632 great again.
Yep.
We gotta get some car count. We gotta get everybody that talks about it to get them to come out and play with us. You know what I mean?
That's right.
And while I got you on the show, I'm gonna cook next race it clocked. I think it's April.
What are you cooking?
It's y'all ever had fried bologna?
Yeah.
Well, they ain't having that. But anyway, I don't know. Probably.
You were just seeing if I was that full.
It's something nice. We don't know yet. We haven't. It depends on how many people have. If everybody, we need somebody to chime in and let Ventura let y'all know. I'll get a head count and see who's coming. And
75 people.
Come in and cook for us and everything.
75.
Okay. Well, we got.
Your engine percent 75.
I don't believe it, but anyway,
I wouldn't believe him either.
But
He's an engine builder.
we'll see. He also said we run an 8 too. We ain't run an 8 yet, so. But
You're gonna run an 8.
that's what he said. 8.
08?
08 was in our future. He said.
08's in your future?
That's what he said. I don't know. I don't think it's about breathalyzer.
What am I towing you down?
Breathalyzer or something. I don't know. Well, no. If we get a head count for that 75, that'd be great. But probably something nice. It's gonna be really nice. We got a chef coming in, gonna cook for everybody. So we're gonna have to set it all up under 10. So
Well,
and it's gonna be what,
25 to
39?
15 cars with 5 crew members. So that's where I came up with that.
That's where I'm at. I believe
What
it.
is that? What's Thursday night?
Yeah, Thursday night.
Thursday night, probably around 7:30ish. Right, 7:30.
Man, Thursday night. I don't know if I can make Thursday night. Shit, I might have to try.
We'll box something up and save it for you.
Good.
He's gonna give you a box lunch.
Hey, Ed wants to know who's taking him number one qualifying round.
Carson Hoyle.
Doug Nickel.
No, he wants to know who's lining up against number one.
He said Carson Hoyle.
JC,
I don't see it on
Jason.
here. He wants Carson first round qualifying.
He
I
thinks.
said to Carson, and he, typical Carson, he put his head down. He's like, oh, I'm like, does that mean yes or no?
I know Melnick had an accident today in Dunn and Vincent. I know that.
Really?
Yeah, the front tire blew out, went wrong or something, missed the front
On his trailer? On his truck?
on the 632 car.
Oh, they were testing in North Carolina?
They were testing in Glock today.
Really?
Yeah. And Beatty was tested in Maryland today. JC.
Okay.
So let's see how it goes.
Oh, they got plenty of crew. They can patch that thing back up and put it back together.
Yeah, that's just Coop for today.
See how I get my information? Right there. That guy right there. He's got it all.
I get mine from that
Yeah.
parrot, dog/parrot, whatever else.
We just need to get him on the line and versus you, Jason, and
No
we get more
kidding.
conversation.
No shit.
What Spanky?
Where the hell's
No,
Chris go?
Cook Senior. I mean, now we know when we're going to get fed.
So what are we running for? What are we running for sure? What are we running for the first round? What kind of prize pool? I
That
would
necklace.
say the loser shakes their head, but I don't think you're already there, so we can't do that.
I can hold
So
off
are
until
you?
like I got a little bit of hair there,
Oh
so I
my
can hold
God.
off.
Chris, we got to have a wager of some sort.
I think
Hey.
so too. All right, we got to swap crew shirts for the rest of the event.
I don't got proof shirts.
What do you mean?
We need to fix that. Hey, we said no white t-shirts on the racetrack.
Yeah, you can't look like hobos.
I got shirts, but we got anything like you need. Let's see. We got something. But I got to have.
I was going to race you for that helmet you said you were going to buy me for. I told you that. It's right there.
I tell you what. I think
Right there.
I think racing for the t-shirt would be the way to go.
All right.
Yeah.
I think I got a triple X in the truck.
Well, just say that Jason's going to have
It's
to
gotta be a
wear
full
one.
blanket for him.
Jason's going to have to wear one of your shirts until he beats you. That's next race. He'll have to wear it. Next race. He'll
Well,
have to wear
we're playing the duck thing again, and then
it. Next race. Next
Then he
race.
doesn't show up for 3 races because you can't get his motor together or whatever, and I'm stuck wearing a shirt. That ain't happening.
Listen, there's people with them kind of problems, but he ain't the one that's on the line with them kind of problems. I can tell you that.
No, we ain't got no problem with that.
Cook's got one in the chair and 2 on death row. So if you're worried about that, watch out.
So whatever it takes, and then we're gonna go for t-shirts. So we're gonna go for t-shirts. That's a good deal. I like that.
What size are you? Because I got them all right there.
I got you. I got any size you
You gotta
need.
get Jason an extra medium.
Yeah, I got that.
Please, that's what it is.
I'm a Melage.
It's a red t-shirt. It's nice t-shirt. I mean, a red. It looks good in red. Yeah,
We tried to get you the other day because you weren't paying attention. I said, David, we need a banner for 632 radio.
I never heard that.
We were on the show, did we not, Patrick?
Hey,
I'll tell you this.
he doesn't listen to the show.
I told Cook I needed some banners, and guess what? He showed up with.
Yeah, right. Then I think we're
Banners.
we're working on something with
Chris, where you walking to?
My wife texted me and said there was a fire and a lot of smoke, so I went outside to see. You know me, I live in the sticks.
All right, fellas, I got to run my race car, but he'll be wearing red comes Saturday, Sunday. What first? When
Saturday.
No, we're running
tomorrow.
Friday. Friday.
So
First round
first
qualifying.
round qualifying, man.
Qualifying round
Yeah.
qualifying.
you gonna have my son that's never drove a 632 car.
Oh God.
Never really drove other than Junior Dragster. Beat you in his very first.
But wait a
lap
minute.
race.
Wait a minute. Did I call you out? No. You guys called me out. You're the one who started the shit shirt. You and your son. I was quietly sitting here by my son.
Right.
And your son goes, "Hey, I'm going to call you
I'll
out."
let you bail out.
So now-
I'll let you bail out.
I'm not bailing out.
I'll let you bail out.
Don't
That's
listen.
That's just an expression of confidence. That's all I can tell you, Jason.
Oh, yeah.
It's either that, it's real stupidity, one or the other. I don't know which one it is.
I think it's a little stupid personally, but that's not the point.
Right? It's your son. You made him.
Hey, that's it. All right, well, y'all will have good.
You too.
See you.
Take care.
Good friend.
No, you're going to look good in orange.
Hey, Ventura, I got to jump off. I got to go play fireman.
All right, man. Have a good one.
See you.
All right, Chris,
Tomorrow?
take care.
Is it tomorrow I'm going to see you? Oh, I guess not.
He was in a hurry.
All right.
All right, so who I got? Ed, you got Carson. Figure out what the bet is. We know what Jason's wearing tomorrow on
Yeah,
tomorrow,
orange.
Friday evening. Red is what I was told. So figure out what that bet is. So let we know. Troy says Doug will be late coming in tomorrow. So all right, that was fun and entertaining. All right, what else we got, bud?
That's about it. I mean, I guess they're all done testing for now. It's quiet out there. I got 2 tires on rims.
Glass cleaner in here?
What do you want? Glass cleaner?
Glass cleaner, like regular spray glass cleaner?
All surface cleaner?
That's fine. It makes bubbles.
We got a leak. And then I think I lost my place there. So yeah, it's quiet down here. It's getting dark. I got some tires. Just got to mount them up. Well, they're mounted, but balance them and throw them on the car, and go from there. As far as the hype goes, I'm not worried about it. Patrick, I'm sure I'll be wearing orange on Friday. I'm good with it. And Saturday. Other than that, I'm ready to go. Mike,
Awesome.
Mike Fouch will be here. A new team member from Factory Billet Racing. He'll be here tuning on the Motec cars, and I think that'll take the piece we were missing out of the program. Because
Okay, awesome.
me and Matt made it a long way, and I mean you can only go so far till you gotta get help, and we got help. So he'll be here shortly, and Eric will be here tomorrow morning. So everybody's here, but Miss Celeste, she's in wine country in California, tasting wine.
Okay. So what we need from you, get with Tyler tomorrow, lock in those 2 races.
Yeah.
So we can promote them. First round qualifying, and we know second round's based off of qualifying. So that way we can promote these grudge races, the fun ones, not shenanigans. We gotta have fun with this, not to try to.
Yeah. It doesn't. I mean, it needs to be seriously fun. That's the way I like to put it. And then, I'll try to keep everybody updated as much as I can tomorrow. It's just been tough. Today was a little lackadaisic. I was waiting around, so I didn't get to go do as much as I wanted to do, and everybody was still coming in, getting settled in. It's a lot of people just kept coming and a lot of it wasn't 632 cars, and obviously we don't have a whole bunch of them. I'm assuming after listening to David, that the majority of them will be here tomorrow, and I hope Jeff's car's okay. We already got a flat in the front tire, and I hope he's okay, and the car's okay. Other than that, so if you're all set, man, I got nothing else. I can get back to work.
All right. Well, you get back to work. We need everybody out there to give us their top 5 for qualifying going into race day for Saturday. So just list them up and we'll post them up. Thank you all for joining us. Y'all have a great night. And Saturday, possibly, we will do a pre-race quick show. We'll see how that goes, just to,
Yeah.
And then we'll talk to you, if not Saturday, next Wednesday. Everyone take care. Have a great night.
Oh, and I'd like to thank Procom's ELS for sponsoring the show. And everybody have a great night. Thank you.
Ciao.
Bye, ciao.